Hey, what's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna react to my nigga Jimmy. I waited 133 days for this, but let's get into the reaction. Let's see what he's talking about. Maybe it's the LeBron versus KD matchup.
Whenever a new NBA season starts, do you ever think to yourself, what was I doing without basketball on every day? I do. LeBron is still a freak of nature. Steph is still the best shooter in the world. Nicola, this is my side hobby. Jokic continues to make the NBA look like a developmental league. And Victor Wembanyama is as good as advertised. The NBA is back, and it's better than ever.
Okay, so basically just the NBA being back. Okay, cool.
Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings. Brothers, it's been 4 long months. Sportsbook. With 1 week of NBA games in the books, would it be too early for me to jump to some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? Absolutely. Is that gonna stop me from making some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started?
Hell no.
No, of course not. So here is everything that happened in week 1 of the NBA in about 10 minutes. Breaking news, LeBron James is still really good at basketball. The Lakers look mediocre, but LeBron in his 40th season at the ripe age of 62 is still chugging along, averaging 22, 9, and 7 a game on 62% shooting, while playing the least amount of minutes per game and having the lowest usage of his entire career. In fact, the highest single game score from a player in their 21st season in NBA history is 17.2 by Dirk Nowitzki in 2019. Until LeBron James surpassed that mark, which he has already done 3 times this season.
Damn.
Unfortunately, him and AD are being anchored down by teammates who couldn't make a shot even if you paid them $50 million.
Hey, Austin Reeves, he started off the game, well, the season, terrible, but after that Clippers game, the Battle of LA, it seemed like Austin Reeves came back to life a little bit. Okay?
This is some sort of Mandela effect, and I can't remember.
So we'll see next game,
Gabe
but
Vincent just eviscerated
Austin Reeves might be back.
Last year's playoffs. What happened? In other news, this season the NBA rolled out a new set of load management rules and violations in hopes that it would deter teams from resting star players. It has not. James Harden still holds the crown as the NBA's biggest diva as he continued to play mind games with the 76ers until they traded him to the Clippers for pennies on the dollar. The 3rd time he has done this in 4 seasons.
This is a damn shame, bro.
Once again, that if you're talented enough, you can get away with whatever you want.
Facts.
Which is really cool since I drafted Harden way too early in fantasy this year. Why I chose to do this? Because I'm an idiot. But opposite of drama and dysfunction is Mr. Reliable Nikola Jokic, who is firmly,
playing
without
amazing.
a shadow of a doubt, the best player in the world. For the last few years, it's been pretty neck and neck between him and Giannis, but right now,
Giannis looks
there's
terrible.
no debate here. Jokic is the best player on the face of the planet. Through 4 games, the man is averaging 20.
Well, I won't say Giannis. The Bucks in general just don't look that good.
12 and 9 on 69. Nice. True shooting.
They gotta build chemistry and shit. But
Stat line from the
he's dominating,
and then
bro.
when you see how suspiciously easy it is for him to dominate and win games, and it's kind of infuriating. How is he so good? How is he so smart? Why is he making every shot? He's moving at half speed. The Nuggets are legit. They're winning games by an average of nearly 15 points right now.
Damn.
Good luck to the rest of the league. Meanwhile, scoring the ball continues to be about as easy as it's ever been. Because in just the first week of the season, there have already been 6 40-point games.
Damn.
It also took all but 4 days for someone to drop a 50-piece. Luka nearly had a 50-piece, but instead settled for 49, 10, and 7, which brings his season average to 40 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists per game.
God
Just
damn.
a totally normal and
Luka might be the MVP this year. He might. He just might.
points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. Just a totally normal and not completely outrageous stat line or anything. Damian Lillard made quite the first impression in his first game with the Bucks, scoring 39 points, going Dame time on the 76ers in the 4th, and already breaking franchise records. And then followed it up with this dud in the very next game.
Terrible.
Don't worry, Bucks fans. I lived with this for a decade. You'll be fine. Staying in the East, the Celtics still have some wrinkles to iron out, but their
Celtics
offseason
cooking
moves
though.
seem to be paying off, as Kristaps Porzingis became the first Celtics center to score 30 points in a regular season game since Kelly Olynyk did it nearly a decade ago in 2014. A fact that is equally as crazy as it is depressing. Ben Simmons is back on the court and doing stuff like this, which is truly remarkable.
Amazing.
Because how he can sling passes with pinpoint accuracy from 60 feet out, but can't seem to knock down a simple jump shot, is baffling. You'd think...
Facts. Ben Simmons had been rebounding and passing the ball very well, but his scoring had been dog shit, okay? It's been dog shit.
Two abilities would be correlated in some way, but in the case of Ben Simmons, they are not. Now, one of the more exciting developments so far this season has been this year's rookie class, which so far is showing signs of being pretty good, with a few outliers.
Yeah.
Wembanyama looks amazing, as expected. And quite frankly, even if he didn't look amazing, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rookie of the Year trophy already had his name etched into it. Brandon Miller is already a difference maker for the Hornets, and the 12th overall pick Derek Lively will go on 2-minute spurts of playing like a young cracked out Blake Griffin. Meanwhile, Scoot Henderson is,
Bro, he's playing terrible.
He's doing just fine. I'm sure with some more reps, he'll be well on his way to hitting that all-NBA level potential.
Hopefully.
Just remember, it's early in the season. If your team is bad, just tell everyone to give it some time. The season just started. If your team is doing good, tell everyone you were right all along. Now here are the power rankings after week 1 and the change in rankings from the preseason. The Denver Nuggets were on top, and they're still on top. Milwaukee slipped. 76ers climbed up a few spots as Maxey fills the Harden gap. Kings jumped 5 spots.
Maxey had been amazing, okay? He had been amazing without James Harden on the fucking floor.
7 spots thanks to Zion Williamson actually playing basketball. Mavericks jumped 6 spots. They look better than I think most people thought they were going to up to this point.
That is true.
OKC and the Pacers see massive jumps. Knicks plummet.
I agree
the
with
Heat
that.
plummet. But I'm sure they'll find another fringe swingman ready to shoot lights out and bounce your favorite team out of contention in horrific fashion come the playoffs. Pistons fell 8 spots because having them at 13 in the preseason was psychotic to begin with. The Grizzlies fall 13 spots as half their roster has already missed playing time. Hornets are ass. Spurs have Wemby, so this is actually a typo. They should be the number 1 team. Rockets are ass, and my Blazers are ass. It's funny, because I thought the situation in Portland couldn't get any worse. And yet, 1 week into the season, and it's somehow even worse. And finally, here are our criminally early NBA season awards, which I really shouldn't do. But it's my channel, and no one can stop me. Just off of first impressions from this season, these are the all-NBA teams so far. First team is Curry, Luka, Tatum, Durant, and Jokic. Second team is Fox, Maxey, PG, Giannis, and Embiid. And third team is Cam Thomas, Shea, LeBron, Markkanen, and AD. And sure,
Cam Thomas is crazy, but he had been cooking. Cam Thomas had been looking like him for the Nets, so I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, bro, him just at third team right now is crazy.
There's 1 or 2 outliers here. Not gonna name any names. But overall, it's interesting how the best players in the league are always good all the time. 1 week into the season, and for the most part, with some fluctuations here and there, these teams probably aren't too far off from what we'll end up seeing at the end of the season.
Nah,
the
not that
most
far
valuable
off.
player right now is Nikola Jokic. Now, Rookie of the Year is a tough one, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Wemby. The scoring leader is Luka Doncic with a modest 40 points per game. Now, some fans might think up to this point most improved player belongs to Cam Thomas, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Tyrese Maxey. Defensive Player of the Year would go to Alex.
Okay, I can't really argue with that, but I definitely say Cam, but it's like if Maxey get it, I won't be that upset. Because like, bro, if Maxey keeps on like the pace that he's going now until the end of the season, it's like, damn, bro. Like this man with James Harden not being on the floor and Maxey unleashed, bro, like he is cooking, bro. Like he's destroying niggas. He is destroying the competition, bro.
Caruso, who continues to somehow be a defense.
This man said Alex Caruso, bro, for DPOY. Alex Caruso. Bro. I can't even be mad because Alex Caruso is really like a elite defender. But it's like the odds of this happening is so low. Is why this shit is funny because bro, just think about that, bro. To see Alex Caruso win a DPOY, bro. Alex Caruso, and he only averaged like 6 to 8 points a game. And they gonna have him win DPOY, bro. If this man would be able to win DPOY, man, like, bro, that would be crazy. It would be crazy because he will win a DPOY over Drew Holiday, because Drew Holiday never won a DPOY, which is crazy. But Marcus Smart have, but Drew Holiday haven't, which is wild. Because Drew Holiday is a way better defender than Marcus Smart. Imagine Alex Caruso winning DPOY. It would be fucking well deserved because Alex Caruso is an elite defender. But it's I don't think the Bulls gonna be like a top seed. Like they should be like a 9, 10th seed if anything. Like a playing team if anything. But it's like imagine Alex Caruso winning DPOY. Like that should be crazy.
Anchor for the Bulls, despite being a 6'4" perimeter player. The best team through week 1 is easily the Nuggets. The buzz around this team was very quiet all offseason. People were talking about the Suns, the Celtics, and the Bucks, but quietly reloading were the Denver Nuggets, who just have a cohesive, complete basketball team led by the best player in the world. And that was everything that happened in week 1 of the NBA season in about 10 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, until next time.
Hey, fire video from Jimmy, man. That was a nice recap of week 1. But it's like, and man, it's just like so exciting to have the NBA back though. To have the NBA back. Like so far, the games have been fucking amazing. Like that Lakers versus the Clippers game was amazing. The Warriors versus the Kings game was amazing. Both of them. What's it called? But it's just crazy that like the Warriors really got a number on the Kings. Like the Kings just can't win. Like they just can't beat the Warriors, man. Like it's wild. And what else? And also that Victor versus KD matchup was pretty fun to watch too. Somehow the Suns sold that game, and the Spurs somehow was able to come back and win, which was crazy. But hey, the NBA is lit right now. The NBA is dead ass lit right now, and you already know the Nuggets is dominating. The pace they going, man. They're gonna be the first seed again, and they might be back-to-back champions. Like, bro, they out here cooking. The Bucks look like they in trouble, but it's like, just the beginning of the season. They gotta figure out, chemistry and shit like that. Dame gotta get his shit together, and the Bucks need to work out their offense. Like, bro, they're fucking struggling and shit. And who else? The Celtics, they look amazing. That Porzingis addition, amazing. Like, bro, like that pick and pop is just wild. It's just wild with Porzingis on the floor. Like, he's shooting from everywhere. From everywhere on the fucking floor. Man, fucking Porzingis. But, like, comment, subscribe. Suggest anything else you want to interact to, down below in the comments. But check out, and next one.